Studios. I'm TJ, Meadow Mountain. Nice job, guys. It sounded great.
Thanks, TJ.
Is it true you guys just sort of learned the bluegrass instruments like 5 years ago or something like that? I know, Ian, you said you were doing some piano and then switched over to fiddle.
Yeah, I was playing piano growing up. I played viola in the middle school and high school orchestras, but I never really had much in the way of like private instruction or any kind of study on the viola until I got to college, and then I attempted for like a week and a half to play both viola and piano in college, and realized pretty quickly that piano was where my skills lay. And I was not a very talented violist. So I played piano through college and then started hanging out with Jack and Summers. I joined the band on washboard, and then a violin, not this one, but a different violin made it into my possession via some family members. It used to belong to my great-great-grandfather, and I brought it to a rehearsal once, and Summers was like, all right, you're a fiddle player now. No more washboard.
This is a fun band because it's not like we were all just great pickers who got together and formed a group. And that's the story of a lot of bands, and there are a lot of great bands like that. But we were just best pals before this. And Summers and I went to high school together in Edwards, and we started busking at the Vale Farmers Market, and then that's when we invited Ian to come up and join us, and later the other members. And yeah, we were just sort of learning to play together, and then it became this serious thing.
It brings back memories for me when I was like in middle school. Like when you jam with your friends and stuff, you don't really even know your instruments that well. You've taken a few lessons here and there. This is the story of Meadow Mountain, though, it seems like. And that's really how you form a great bond in a band. And that's really good to have you guys in the studio here. Once again, 10 Mile Music Hall tonight, so doors at 8, and things will get going pretty quick there. This is a double bill with Mason Town and Turkey Foot tonight.
Yeah, Mason Town is an amazing band. Sam, who is our banjo player here, also plays in Mason Town because, he's a highly sought-after individual.
I'm doing double duty.
And Sam, are you from Summit County as well?
No, I'm from the deep south of El Paso County, around Colorado Springs is where I grew up. Yeah.
And after this, just to move ahead a little bit, I notice it's Meadow Mountain from Colorado with Love on the tour going forward. Tell us about that.
Well, I think, we're trying to figure out kind of what our vision is for this music and the message that we want to spread as we're traveling the country. We actually leave to drive to New York tomorrow. And as we started thinking about traveling and spreading our music, one thing that we would love to make sure that we always have embedded in the music is a sense of love and respect for those around us. And we hope that comes out in our music that we play. And it's sort of a mantra for us as we think about the music that we're aiming to make as a band. So when we say we're from with love from Colorado or from Colorado with love, that's kind of the vision we have for when we say that. And if you come tonight, we got stickers that say that. Because we're also trying to be good salesmen.
That's right.
So the next song coming up, The Bridge, I did feature on Music at the Summit a couple weeks ago when Ian reached out, and I was like, wow, this is interesting. I remember talking on the phone about this, Ian, and thinking that you're more than just a bluegrass band. There's a lot of great songwriting in your material and lyrics and content, a little bit of jam here and there, but do you do traditional bluegrass tunes?
We have been known to. I think a lot of us really identify with the traditional stuff a lot. It's definitely kind of how we cut our teeth. Our first record is a nod to that in many ways. But kind of as we develop, we're trying to find our own sound, and a lot of that, like Summer says, is the Speak It With Love, from Colorado with love idea, and kind of exploring our new sound leads us in a lot of different directions. I think what we're aiming at now is more of like an acoustic pop or almost ADM, if you will, acoustic dance music.
I don't know if I will.
I take issue with that.
So
the sound is still developing. I mean,
we definitely have roots in the tradition, but as we explore our own musicality and our own sound, it strays from the tradition here and there quite a bit.
Strays from the truth.
EDM stands for early dudes music.
There you go. All right, let's go ahead and kick off The Bridge, if you don't mind. It's Meadow Mountain live in the Krystal 93 studios.
Thanks for having us here.
You're welcome.
1, 2, 1, 2, 4.
laughed it off a minute until it swept back in. Where is the line? When did we cross it? I cannot recall. I don't live in the mountains now, but I often wish I did. I often wish I did. Thanks for the question, he said. Now give me a moment while I grab a pen. He ran to his bedroom drawer and came up waving it. He drew the line above his wrist over an artery. He said this line was a bridge over lakes and rivers. 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 Was a bridge over lakes and rivers.
Wow. That's awesome. Meadow Mountain
TJ.
in the Krystal 93 studios. The Bridge will be released on a forthcoming album.
The bridge is actually already released. So if you go
That
check
is-
out on Spotify or listening platforms, you'll find them there.
There
Yeah,
you go.
right there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And when do you think this next album will be out, your sophomore release?
You know, we're aiming for sometime in the middle of next year, whether that be spring or early fall. We're not quite sure, but we're deep into the work of making it all happen. So if you follow us on social media and stuff like that, we'll keep you up to date with when all that stuff's going to be coming into fruition.
All right. Well, you'll be able to hear us talk about it on Krystal 93 too.
Yeah.
We'll throw out that news from time to time.
Amazing.
Meadow Mountain in Frisco at 10 Mile Music Hall tonight. Get your tickets at 10milemusic.com, right? Or I'm sure you can
Yep.
walk up to the door and roll right in there and
I think so.
pay that cover charge and get in there and have a good time tonight in Frisco. Guys, Summers, Jack, Ian, Sam, and Wilson, thanks for swinging by.
Thanks
the
for
Krystal
having us. So
93
good to be here.
Studios.
Thank